Oh, hello, it's Jane, doing my lipstick. Why did I sound like Pee Wee Herman then? Right. Advent calendar. Today we're looking at stamps. I had so much fun with our stencils yesterday, and we're looking at specifically the Halcyon Days stamps that came out this year. So the Halcyon Days is a collection, and the Halcyon Days means like a break, a calm break in between the storms of life, and it's sort of like a nostalgic, idyllic thing, the Halcyon Days. So the colours and everything of this collection, you'll see. So press that button. Also, I'm Jane, and I never introduce myself, I forget. And hello, and well, say hello, tell me, how you going? Desperately looking for something to clean my glasses because I can hardly see out of them. Which, you know, probably a good thing sometimes, but not today. I want full vision. So what I've got here is my big journal, which I'm really enjoying working in and sort of filling it up. And I created this journal in an online workshop called Lay Cake, if you want to learn all the background techniques. Here are some of the stamps. I'll show you the stamps. I've also got my squid ink out here, and I will put it back in its little stack, but this is the pad ink, waterproof and alcohol marker proof. So it's a hybrid ink. And I'm going to stack it up in rainbow order so I can show you something else that's super cute about it. So we've got skin tones and some brights, as well as black, white. There was also silver and gold. I don't think I've got all of these colours left on my website, but I have a few of them. We don't have many of these left, I must say, which reminds me I must hoard some. And one of my favourite things about this stamp set is it's got the thing on the side so you can tell when it's stacked. Of course, they're in the mermaid scale, so I'll use those in a sec. These are the Halcyon Days stamps. No, now that was from the first collection. But I will look at these two. I'll show you how gorgeous these are. So this is just the artwork that's on the front. So the scale of them is a little bit different. Oh, I'm very feeling like I want to use her today. Pop her there for a second. Oh, that was from Halloween, but witches for all time of the year. That was from the last collection. I'll just show you them all. Oh, there's Poppy, and Zorro, and the Catty Christmas. Here we are in our Halcyon Days. This is the Art Supplies set. This is one of my favourite stamp sets that I've ever done. This is a little journal. And hey, Xandra and Sarah, and April, and Kerry, and Heather, Cindy, Christine, Benny, Jenny. Oh, so lovely to see you all. Christiana, Michaela, April, Heather. Oh, if I missed you, I'm sorry about that. It's just lovely to see you all. Okay, and then what I did here was I stamped these out before I did the swatching, or before I even made up the little book, because it was just easier. And I just did half the stamp. I just set it all up and actually cut them. I'll show you how. Sometimes I separate the stamps if they're together like that. Because you can fit way more stamps on sometimes if I join them together, because I don't have to leave allowance, knowing that you can always separate them after the fact. You just have to be careful, that's all. When do we not have to be a little bit careful? But sorry, so now I'm just looking at all these pigments of imagination, but I love this little swatch book, and that was our little bit of art we did together the other day, isn't it? Okay, so I'll pop her there. Another just example of using these just in artwork. This is from the Gods and Monsters workshop, and I was creating a muse. With the artistic muses, there was a muse of music, of poetry, of plays, of debating, of various things, but not one, a muse for artists. The ancient Greeks didn't view painting and drawing as art. It was a craft, like it was a repeatable thing. Obviously, whoever made the rules didn't understand. So I decided I needed a few extra muses, and so I have the muse of artists, and this is the muse of art supplies. And she has the art supplies in her hair, and I used white paint pen, and I coloured the stamp with the white paint pen as well, and just did those little loose impressions of them. A little bit of Medusa here. I love her so much. Right, where were we up to? Halcyon Days. Okay, I was keeping that to the side. These are the Star Power girls. There's two of those, and they coordinate with the stencils, but also the artwork from the Star Power ink. Love the starlets. This is the Dreamtime stamp. We used her body the other day, and the wings, just partly used parts of them, and we used part of this stamp set with one of the broadcasts the other day as well. I love this Tadar Fairy. She's also featured in the paper, and there's a little bit of coordination going on in between things. So I've got all of these lovely choices to make. Oh, and of course these two. So this is a bit of a Botticelli inspired. I suppose all my girls are a bit Botticelli inspired really, with the flowing hair and the long necks, but oh, those pastel colours, yes. This is a free-flowing stamp, and this is Lots on Their Mind. And this one, this is a very special little stamp set. This coordinates back with the names of the Halcyon Days palette. And there's a little sheet with the names of the watercolours that comes with this. And mine has drifted off, and I need to get another one, I guess. But these are the colours. So there's Twin Set, Mushroom Cap, this is Firefly here, this is Fairy Wren in her little, the fairy wrens in their little nest, Morning Dew, Reverie is this gold, Sunbeams is here. So it's this, like a beautiful perfect day. This might be some of the things. You might see a little bit of a frog prince or a frog pond at least. You might have a gentle breeze blowing your dresses, and you might have a dawn chorus, which is the birds in the morning. Anyway, they're just lovely moments, small little stampettes. So I'm going to keep these. Oh no, well, I'm going to use the actual. I've got them. They're in their pristine state. If you've got questions for me, please ask away. And I'm doing really well. I guess I'm off to a concert. I'm off to the Foo Fighters. Quite excited, really. Oh, where's she? I do prefer it when I put my stencils away, my stamps away properly. Oh, she's gorgeous too. Okay, so I was looking for, where is she? I saw her head somewhere, rolling around somewhere actually. Here are the art supply stamps, Heart Supplies, and this is what I was talking about, just cutting them apart if I need to. So I've got the pens separately. I needed them like that for my little swatch book. But yeah, feel free to do that. Just be very careful that you don't destroy everything in your path, like a cyclone that we've got heading towards us in the north. I hope everyone that is affected by that, you're keeping safe. Oh, that's her. I knew she was floating around somewhere. There we go. Now I think one of these had a correction on them, but I can't remember which one. Because sometimes we go through several versions of things. Oh, right, might be, that's the correct one. Okay, yeah, I fixed her lip up, look like a moustache. Okay, it's better for a lip to look like a lip than look like a moustache. If you want to grow a moustache as a separate entity, well then, so be it. And I'll just pop these to the side as well. I might need to use something else, we'll see. And like I said, I'm enjoying working in this big book. Ah, Kerry, that's a great idea. Kerry's saying there's the scalpel set from the stamp carving tools. You could use that to separate rather than scissors and just operate. So I'm just thinking, do I leave, you know, this side of the page where I haven't got anything blank, or do I just keep delving in and adding extra things? Like this can still be the showpiece, but I do have the back of the paper on this side as well. And I think it does, I like having, it just, once you start getting more than one subject on the page, it starts to become a story. So where are all these girls looking off to? Something. And sometimes this page just becomes a little bit of a mishmash of whatever else is going on, and might get a bit of paint or whatever else on it. This is testing my art foamies. But this journal is really starting to fill up. So I'm just having a little walk through it. And I might just keep adding things, and then eventually it'll all start to make sense. So this has got a lot going on here. I've got swatches, I've got the back part of the lace cake. I've stitched this together with my sewing machine with a zigzag stitch, neon. I've used neon, I've done a bit of freestyling up there. I've gone kind of crazy, but just to create a full-size page, because obviously they weren't quite big enough. Oh, I really need to oh, actually I kind of like the little torn edge, so that's all right. Bit of art foamies business. Again, just these are spaces that are waiting for something else. So let's audition. I've got this called, like, she could be quite nice here. A bigger scale might be bigger. And then we've sort of got a mishmash of things happening. Or rather than someone looking for, what about if I have her looking off to the side over there? What do you think about that? I quite like it. I'm going to pull. I love this girl too. Well, of course I do. I love all of them. It's all just my people, aren't they? My little children's. Now I have to decide what colour. I always tend to stamp in black lately. So but I'm going to force myself to use some other colours. Why not? It does make integrating things a bit easier if I wanted to create her as a person. But say I've got her here, maybe if I tilt her head a little bit up and stretch the neck back, then I can get a bit of a dress flowing here, and I can get her hair flowing back a little bit too. I'm going to tilt her head up here and then get a real, like, a sense of motion across the page. I'm going to use this squid. Now, something to think on is I'm very unlikely to get a really good impression like here, because I've got layers, I've got lumps and bumps happening everywhere, and the art foamies are a little bit better, I find, at lumps and bumps, just because of the material. But the clear stamps, you know, this is a hard acrylic block, they're not that movable. Oh, and oh, my mum's here. I'm just going to let the gate open. Just 1 second. Okay. And, sorry, it's real life. I've got the dogs barking. Mum's arriving. Because has just finished doing the lawn mowing. Okay. Now, in fact, rather than stamping her hair, which will be the wrong angle, I'm actually just going to take that off. Oh, no, I've just realised that it's Liz. Oh, Jess has gone into howling. So my little guys are going to go crazy. Okay. And let's get her. The more room I give myself, the better, I think. See how I snuck up on the paper? Now, if you stand and give it a little press, you do increase your chances. Oh, I actually got a better impression than I thought, so I'm quite happy with that, because I can just draw whatever I need in. And I shall continue on with this brown. Such a beautiful colour. So this colour is suntan. I'll show you these as we go. Sun-kissed, sandy toes, sunburnt, scallop shell, sea anemone, blue marlin and mermaid eyes in the squid inkios. And for a brown pen, let me make my choice. I'm sorry about Zorro. There's nothing I can do, so they get excited when Liz is here. I can use my beautiful Ultimate pen. This is made in the suede, and what I like to do is just give it a little dip in the water like this. I might give it another one. I just want it a bit lighter, and I can start to create my lines in this. Or I've also got somewhere, oh, I thought I had it just there. Maybe I don't. Where did it go then? My pens. Did I put them somewhere else? Haha. I've got Will-O-Wisp and Fawn and Undine in my other types of pens just here. So I'll keep my technical pen out as well. So this has got, and these are both watercolour. Oh, so I can add some nice little details here. Oh, this pen. And let's get this neck tipping back like this. Hello. I'm going to just move that back. Oh, the dogs are so happy. Right. I might give her this darker little moment here, and I'll sketch with this. Yeah, I'm doing a video. I started quite late. I'm doing a live now. Oh. And Mum's going to have her, maybe not today, but I'll get her to come and tell you about her. She's got an amazing thing happening at her house that you can actually, like, she has a beautiful forest. And you can go and do, because she's a fashion designer, she's got her whole archive of all of her art, her fabrics, all the clothing, special collections. She was a campaigner for the forests, still is, but she was arrested for it. But it's a point of pride, really. And you've got to stick up for what you believe in. And yes, so she, you can go and do an art day with her, a day of colour. You can do wardrobe, you can look at the art, spend time in the forest, doing forest bathing, and all sorts of things. But you can do art with her. She has a wonderful friend, and they have this method called donking, and you'll see her tree paintings and stuff. But also we could do more fashiony things, even just enjoying all the fabrics to give you ideas. So I'm going to turn, rather than have her in profile, her body is starting to turn a little bit. So we've got a little bit of bust here, and this is her, just sort of scratching her out of the paper. And then I can come across, I can keep bringing these swatches across. Oh, this pen is so fine and divine. But, you know, maybe one leg is walking this way. And then I can use, maybe not the brown, I'll keep that for her hair. But what about if I use, am I going with a little bit of Brush with Fame? And I might give her a little bit of, or should I do watercolour? Or should I do Brush with Fame? I'm not sure. How can people look up information about your forest days, Mum? Oh, she can't hear me. Just sort of redefining this a little bit, and I might put a headband on her. She might be a little bit of an Alice. I think we've got an Alice coming on here with the headband. Oh, it's always nice when Alice makes a little appearance. I haven't seen you for a while, little Alice. Liz? Oh, deaf. Just excuse me, I just have to yell. Liz! Liz! I told the people I had to yell. I've been yelling at you. How do people find out about the forest days, about the days of colour? Is it on your Facebook or your Instagram?
No, it's not. You just have to hear about me talking about it.
Oh, okay. They can't DM you?
Unless we put something on Instagram.
Okay. But they can DM you through Instagram?
Hmm?
They can DM you through Instagram, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. I can show you how to get messages off it.
Yes.
Okay. I'll hold on. Did you want a cup of tea?
Oh, shall I go and make one?
Yeah,
Shall I take the children?
if you want to.
Hmm?
The gate's shut, isn't it?
I think so.
Oh. Sorry, we're just doing a perimeter check for the dogs. Oh, I've drifted off with the fairies already. I'm having too much of a lovely time. I'm going to use a little bit of this, go old school. Where is my, I just need a little batten blender. Oh, for goodness sake, come here. Oh, no, I did put a little bit of acrylic there, didn't I, with the paint pen. It's just nothing like a little bit of pastel for the cheeks. My mum's Instagram is Liz Davenport. So you can so she's in Australia, but you can contact her, and she's doing these, and she's got like a church. It's a folly, like it's a ruin of a church with like the stained glass and everything, and huge big trees. It's so beautiful. But I'll just show you. So it's Liz Davenport Fashion, there she is. And forest bathing, immersion in nature. But she'll start talking about it soon. But her art studio is really beautiful. You can see her collection of blue glass. You have cups of tea with her. And yes, so she's retired now as a fashion designer, but she's still, you know, but doing all of her things, and you can see all the fabrics, the colour combinations. It's and she was like an icon. She dressed Rod Stewart, Casey and the Sunshine Band, and various others. Every newsreader and politician. She was sort of intellectual. Business lady clothing as well, professional. Oh, isn't she cute? So this is all looking a bit cray-cray here, but we'll just let that dry. I might need to come in with something a bit more covering, a bit more coverage. So that's dry enough for me to add. Oh, stop it. Oh, the white pens have got the falling overs. So every time I put something there, they're showing off and doing the falling overs. So the musical marker has the most opacity. I can always get stuck in there with the paint, but this is just easier at the moment. I'm just trying to get rid of all this hairy business off her neck. We'll just let that dry. Off a little. I can give it a little swizzy dizzy just to soften the edges of that too. And I think I took the acrylic with the paint pen all the way over, because then if I add watercolour or something else, I really want it to have the same surface underneath everywhere, because I might do watercolour here, for instance, and I may as well let's use this. Gold, light blue, pink, what shall we use? I might go in with a bit of light blue just so it stands up off the page. And I might continue these swatches across. Why not? just sort of, so she's got, we'll just continue this on over here. But then over here, let's do something else. I might go in with dark. Oh, so I've got this red over here. So what happens if I do this? I've got a colour in here called Frida and Fairy Tale from my first mind you, I could use Little Women as well. I'll do a combo. Might put in a little bit of Little Women in here too. Or maybe we'll add a bit more of the orange, bit of Great Gatsby. I'm just sort of bookending this side as well. Might even let that puddle, because this is all this sort of other puddly colour here. Use my brush just to pick that there up. But I kind of want to create a bridge of colour across there a bit. I could pick out a smaller brush to go around these edges, but why make things easy for myself, huh? Why? It's so interesting how each different paper reacts to the different, to the same watercolour. I need to make that a bit darker, a bit purplier, so I'll add that in here so it stands out a bit more. Oh, I like the way the pen looks through there. Interesting. I need my Dame Judy over here, and I might come over this too then. So little faces will still be visible, but and then I might migrate up to this pink. And then she just sort of becomes the swatches on this side. Let's just see how we feel about that for a minute. So this is all the colour library and the 3 original watercolour palettes. This is just the colour library, which is the tube watercolour, and I've popped it in the swatches. And this is the Halcyon Days. Right, let's have a little. Yes, this is Davenport Fashion. Hey Cheryl, hey Susan. Oh, it's nice to see you all. Yes, we will definitely meet Mum. She didn't want to meet today. I'd already spoken with her. People need to feel prepared to come on camera. Not everyone wants to do it all the time. But see, I already know you guys, so I already trust you. It's all fun. Now I might get a bit of gold happening, a bit of Firefly and Reverie. Oh, I just had a little idea too. Oh, okay, I know what I want to do here. Since I've got this gold, I'm going to, I should let that dry, but of course I'm not going to, because I'm a naughty lady. But I might use this as a little bit of an edging. She's got a bit of not a very fine waist there yet. So at the Napoleon film the other night, the men would wrap the French flags around their waist. It's not a good look. Unless you're rake thin, not a good look. It just makes you look at the guts. So if this is her shoulder, the hair's coming over the shoulder like that, we can let that happen. Okay, put that gold over the top, just mix a few together. Okay, and then this might be her arm coming, here's the bust, armpit, this is her shoulder, okay, and she might be, I'm going to let that arm, I like the arms to go traipsing back. Fingers flexed, more fashion, more fashion. Okay. She's sort of like appearing and not appearing. She's a little bit of both. Oh, Jen says that Liz dressed her mum for years. I'm sure there'd be a few others of you too. Yes, she had stalls all around Australia, London, la-di-da-di-da. But now she's living in the trees, and not actually living in a tree, but like I am here, but she actually has a full-blown forest that she will never, it goes up a mountain. There are parts of it she will never walk in. You can't. It's forest. It's forest. In fact, my brother was helping her with something in the garden, like in the forest, because it's part of her garden, I guess you could say, and a sugar glider, which is this cute little tiny pygmy possum with big eyes, a little pink nose, jumped on his foot and ran up his leg like crazy. So of course he just put down what he was doing and let the little posse work itself out. Okay, I need to let that dry. It's telling me, no, back off. But it's dry enough for me to be able to turn the page, especially if I put down a Trust the Mess sheet on it. There we go. And I think it was Penny or Sarah or someone in the group was asking what do I use to put in between pages so they don't stick, like while paint is drying. That's what these are for. The paint till you faint. Trust the Mess sheets. Oh, that's a little. And there's 4 of each size in there, and they're cut to fit the different journals. And they're just fantastic. I've got them all. Oh, I only painted 1 set of nails. That's a bit strange. See these little swatches up here? They would be very nice little faces, you know. Just saying. That would be kind of cool. And it'll just look kind of cool in there. Little face, little face. And then I could have slightly bigger ones here. I won't do that. Let's just do it. Okay, I'm going to use Elizabeth Taylor. I've got Claudine Colbert. Oh, I've forgotten the name now. No, she's facing the wrong way. Can I fit you there and fit you there? No, I might need one with slimmer hair. Oh, let's do an updo. Okay, you're going to work for us, Josephine. A little bit of grace. Yes, let's do it. Again, I'm not going to get a perfect impression, most likely, but we'll get something. I might do black ink for this. No, let's go crazy. Let's do, I do love the brown. Let's do hot pink, shall we? That won't show up very well. Well, for her. Oh, I'm going to do black. So hard to decide what to do. I haven't got a black squid ink. I have to go and get one. Good enough for what I want to achieve today. Gosh, the detail's just very nice. Yeah, so you can DM my mum and she will chit chat with you about what you want to do. Kind of do art in the forest and art studio, and her art studio's all set up with Jane Davenport supplies, of course, so you'll know everything. I think I can squeeze her in there. Oh, I love Grace Kelly. I think I could fit another one in there. Why not? Her hair's a little bit too flamboyant, but she's gonna. Well, let's put her there, and I'll put her at the end. Okay. I should really do Lucille, but oh, didn't get a very good impression there at all. She looks like the Scarecrow with his nose. I love the Scarecrow, so that's okay. And who was going to do at the end? I think this is Rita. Oh no, maybe I'll do Veronica Lake somewhere else, okay. I cracked myself up, okay. They look cool, don't they? In their non-perfect way. I hardly even had it on screen. Sorry about that. If I clean up a little bit, it won't be as hectic. Oh my gosh, every time I touch something, something else flies in the other direction. Oh my goodness. Got some art foamies here. I love her. Okay. Oh, I've got a very cute picture of a man with an elephant from Sheldrick, one of the beautiful keepers. They're so lovely with the little look. One of my little fosterlings. So I really do have to paint them So I've got that printed out, ready to create something with. So I did her the other day. No, we're not doing stencils, Jane. We're doing stamps. We're doing stamps. But just because I've got to put them away, right? See, wouldn't it, like this, a big face here, and I've done that one twice in this journal, so I can't do that. Well, what about her? Like something over there. No. Yeah, see, a big or a little would be good there. These things evolve over time. No. I'll put the stencils away. Good one. Okay. I think we need to go up a little bit like that, don't we? Now let me look at comments. Just see how you're going. Sorry, I'm just reading. Yes, Betsy, you got alive, my love. You got alive. Okay, so it does make me laugh when I, put something in. Jane, I'm going to be live. Like I've just become live, like I've only just arrived. Hello. See, now this could be a bit of fun. Do you know what? I don't know where any of my other bigger stamps are. Where the goodness gracious? What's going on? Where are all my stamps? Jane's stamps. Oh my gosh, I think I just solved a mystery. It's in the box. They're all in the box labelled Jane stamps. That I labelled and I put there. Mystery solved. That's not one of my stamps. This is very nice though. Okay, what have we got in here? Oh right, we've got everything. Let's have a look. Well, might not be everything. Are the fairies in here? I've lost the fairies. Fairies have gone. I need to get more fairies. Okay, we've got, random feather that has come adrift from somewhere else. Oh, and it's become very attached to, I think a bit of baby oil is, rather than pulling like I am at this, a little bit of baby oil will help separate them. Sometimes they can become very, very attached. This is a prototype, and it's obviously I've kept this as a nice little prototype, but these are just some of the stamps that I've had. Oh yeah, these are all samples, and the samples for some reason are super adhered. I don't know why that is. What else have I got in here? Oh, I wanted to use that set there. Awesome. Oh, these cute little girls. Oh, the unicorn. Okay, I have to use her for something. Here's the paper doll. Oh, I love her. This is Smooth Moves, all the different ones. This is another set of all faces. Oh, I'm looking for one of these bigger girls. That's what I'm looking for, her. Okay. And then what else have I got in here? Oh, some of my older stamps. My first ever stamp. Love her. Oh, a Little Mermaid. Queen of Everything. Beautiful Dreamer. Mermaids, mermaids, mermaids. More faces. More fashion, more passion. Oh my gosh, just a blob of them over there. And these are my rubber stamps. Now, I don't have these left anymore. These little faces. These are all off the watercolours. These were very popular. Cute. And these eyes. I've got some of these, I think, still left on my website because I got a lot of them because they're awesome. I have to use them. I might leave them out. And this is a little mermaid set. Very, very cute and detailed. Rubber stamps are even more detailed than the clear type of stamp. Super detailed. But I still haven't found my little fairies. I don't know where they are. I'm going to pop this on the front here. Where's my biggest stamp block? Here. Might set myself up for success by putting that under there. I'll flap that back. I want to put a little, what do you call it? Book plate. I'll put my name in it. Hello? How you going? Okay. Hello? Oh, I didn't get a very good impression at all. Shush, Jess. Thank you. So you have to check your DMs, Mum. Your direct messages. Like, you know how people send you a message on Instagram?
Okay.
I'm going to do this again. I might get an overprint on some of it. You know, like on the reel, you know when I send you a reel? Yeah, Mum she's always had, you know, being in business, had someone else doing the computers, you know, that came in gradually. And now she's having to learn how to use computers for herself. Oh, thank you.
So lovely and cool.
Oh, you can stay in here if you want to.
Oh, it's not for that.
How good does that look? Just finished off with the pen. So that's the technical Funton pen. And I love this stamp set. So this is called framed. Like if you find there's a mermaid one with a mermaid tail. And, oh, what's that? Is that a little tiny feather or something? That's one from that stamp thing. So they're like little frames that you can put other messages in, name things and so forth. So that should be dry enough. Okay. See, like something like this bigger stamp over on here, it's going to be quite interesting. But I need to put something under there so I get a better impression. I'm going to need my enormous stamp block. How fun to have such big Stamps. I might do hot pink. Might use the hot pink squid ink. Oh, people are all saying hello to you, Mum. Oops, I've squeezed out a bit too much ink. It'll be okay, I hope. The pitter-patter of stamp pad. Just put my thumb in that bit. That should be okay. Dropped it. And I'm going to go in with this again, with this fine pen, so I can just emphasize her eyes and just fill in any little bits that didn't quite go how I wanted them to. And I can just use her as the start. I can change it however I like. I might give her a bit more chin even. Stamps are just such a wonderful tool, like the stencils the other day, yesterday. I haven't gone that far in the future, Jane. Yes. Now I could clean that off before I put it away, of course. That would be a very good idea. I should just pop her there for the time being. And then this can become part of her little dress or something over time. So this stamp is called is it Bardo? No. That's Swirling Bardo Fly Away. That's this one here. She's gorgeous too. And then the other, that frame one, love that frame one. I don't think I have it as the, did I have it in its new? I thought I did, didn't I? Anyway, I think it's called Framed. Do I have it there? There I have. Framed, there we go. So you can add a little bit of journaling or whatever in there. So I've got different scales of things just to make it more interesting. I could add another face here, another person here actually. I could stamp that in or draw. Oh, where's that? Where's my light? Sorry, I'm not talking to you very much, am I? Oh, I need to add a bit more ink into here, I think. Oh no, she's all good. not the right colour anyway. Oh, it's better, a bit darker. La-di-da. Yes, just starting on a little journey. Still got a bit of pastel in here. Give her a little bit of cheek there. Bit on the shoulders. Little Aphrodite-ness. Okay. Okay. Oh, well, thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I am having just so much fun doing it each day. Tomorrow, I'm going to try and live stream. Tomorrow it might be a bit later, just see how things go. And but it might be from the art gallery. We'll just see. And tomorrow is meant to be Joyful Gesso, which I can take a journal. It's already got the gesso pages in it, you see. And excellent. Well, thank you for joining me. And then, not tomorrow, but the next day, Liz will have, I'll have my mum, I'll show her her journal. She's been doing a lot of art lately. And she can tell you a little bit about her day of colour and doing art and fashion in the forest. Very fabulous. And I will see you then. And everything I've shown you is at janedavenport.com, you know. Bye, everyone. Oh, Jane, I have a request. Quick, Susan. Say the request, Susan. Otherwise, we'll have to wait until next time. Okay, bye. Bye, bye.